What would you take if your world was on fire? Right in the wind on a tinder of leaves, flames flying in like an enemy fighter. Sunrise in red, tell me, what would you grieve? When you're burned down to the bedrock, when you're scraped down to the coals, when everything you thought you knew is changing, when you feel the devil fighting for your soul. Flask of whiskey, stash of hot letters from a lover that you should have long forgot. When your tidal waves of tears turn to laughter, that's when you know it comes down, 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 down to what really matters. What really matters. Smoke screens and daydreams don't help when you're running. Blooms live to heaven, the rest of your home falling like snow. You're an angel in ashes, chimneys and tree bones and churchyard stones. When it comes down to the bedrock, everything that you've known is shattered glass in the doorways. When you're wrestling with an angel for control, flask of whiskey, stash of hot letters from a lover that you should have long forgot. When your tidal waves of tears turn to laughter, that's when you know it comes down, 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 down to what really matters. What really matters. Well, I was raised on disaster songs. My dad was a guitar strumming, folk singing fellow. And so that song is What Really Matters from my album 1,000 Tiny Torches, and it was inspired by the wildfire season of my adopted home in Los Angeles, California. I tend to write about the places where I've lived in. I've lived in a lot of places, originally from the East Coast, and this next song is from my newest album, Watershed. It's the song that gave the album its name. The song is called River Dock at Sunset, inspired by an old town in Florida. On the river dock at sunset, beneath a crayon box of sky, last moments being supervised, cameras pinned us down like butterflies. We clipped flowers onto dresses, coupled off against the chill. Cusp of honeysuckle summer evening, and every word we spoke full of meaning. On the river dock at sunset, the ones who taught us how to stand, reminiscing over rubber-soled shoes, wondering how we got to heels and hairdos. And constellations turn above the river that keeps flowing by. Time on earth keeps slipping by. There's a difference between keeping something safe and helping it grow. On the river dock at sunset, through the lens of passing years, half between leaving and lingering, we try to learn how to love without worrying. And constellations turn above the river that keeps flowing by. Time on earth keeps slipping by. There's a difference between keeping something safe and helping it grow. Helping it to grow. On the river dock at sunset, along the worn and weathered boards, nothing's meant to stay, but still, letting go is the hardest drill. Constellations turn above the river that keeps flowing by. Time on earth keeps slipping by. There's a difference between keeping something safe and helping it to grow. Moments like the waves of the watershed on the river dock at sunset. The river dock at sunset. And I'll leave you with this last song. This is actually the last song off of my new album, Watershed. I flew over the country, came to the East Coast. I've been on the road for a couple of weeks now, and collecting sand along the Atlantic beaches that I've been traveling up in the Cape and down on the Jersey Shore. And I guess I'm just trying to bottle up a little bit of my old East Coast roots before I fly back home. This is a song called Bottle Up Tonight. One part alabaster moon, one part rustling old raccoon, one part whispers of a breeze, one part heady jasmine bloom, one part lonely night bird tune, one part two heartbeats, might we make an apothecary potion, or bottle it like Napa wine? Might we capture all we left unspoken? Cork it up for future delight, whatever time might hold, whatever fate unfolds, Forget all that we can't control. But let's bottle up tonight. Spotlight of a street lamp beam, shadows dancing in between. Familiar as an old refrain. All the stories of the past, the future ones, they come too fast. Off the edges of the frame. Might we make an apothecary potion? Or bottle it like Napa wine? Might we capture all we left unspoken? Cork it up for future delight. Whatever time might hold, whatever fate unfolds, forget all that we can't control. But let's bottle up whatever time might hold, whatever fate unfolds. Forget all that we can't control. But let's bottle up tonight. Thank you so much for listening.